Okay, you guys, it has been a little bit, but we're finally back to working on the Jeep tub. Um, what an adventure it's been. I'm in a different garage now. So much going on, but this is the project for tonight or today. So I've got this angle iron that I pulled out of a bed frame on a previous episode, and it is nice and straight. And this edge here is not. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the bed frame to first of all show how it's not straight. And then we're going to form the bed frame to follow these contours and get it in place. I haven't quite figured that out yet. And use it to straighten out this edge. Because this is going to be nice and straight. This is not nice and straight. And so we're going to get that all figured out. So that's what we're doing today. Let's take a look at what we've gotten done. So I've taken this angle and I've clamped it in a couple places. There was a clamp here. And that kind of straightens it out. Now, if I remove this clamp over here, we're going to see something kind of neat. See that gap right there? There you go. So as I've undone this, this guy in here moves. So I'm going to tighten it up again with one hand. Okay, it's moving. You're not really seeing it very well because I've got that one still on here. But, wow, this sucks. Okay, long story short, this has a gap. When I tighten it, this whole edge comes down, and you can see that there's these angles in here that were put in previously. This whole section kind of rotates in, and it sits more flush with these angles. Angles are correct, sheet metal's not so much. And so, as it's coming down, it's straightening everything out, and this gap here gets smaller. Over here, there was a small gap here. I'm pulling that all together, and it's not so much moving as it is rotating in. And so that's kind of what I'm learning on the fly here. But what we're going to do is we're going to use this angle to keep everything nice and straight, and then we're going to go in and put angle in this space in here. This one I cut along the line, and then just the width of the cut was enough for this to get all nice and straightened out. And so then I re-welded it with that, they lost like the width of the cut, which I had to go down 1/4 of an inch. The width of that cut was less than 1/8 of an inch, but it still looks pretty good. So the long story, or the important thing is, from a distance, it looks a lot straighter. It's still not perfect, but I've got something that I'm putting on here that's going to kind of help with that. And then I'll bounce it off a rock in the trail immediately after putting it on and ruin everything. So, it doesn't matter. Alright, you guys. Finally, we're getting somewhere. We're actually getting this tub put back together. Let's take a look at what we're doing. So I got her all welded up with some angle iron all along here, and there's just a little gap to fill. So I'm artfully cutting this piece of sheet metal so I can fit it in there. I think we're pretty good on this side. Over here, might need a little bit more grinding, but I'm going to try and fit this area in with weld, and then we'll work on that as we go. Yeah. Haha! I've done it! I've finally welded this whole side. The floors are in, the angle iron is in. We can start working on body mounts. This is so exciting. It really is. Maybe I'm the only one excited. We'll see. But progress. I'm really excited. Back here, there was a piece of angle in here that was facing this way. Right like this. See, there you go. I had notes on it. And it was facing this way. Why would I want that? I don't want that. It's gonna fill with water and stuff, so we're going to turn it around. Yeah, so it's going to look more like that. And then it's going to make this nice strong edge here to resist corrosion and whatnot. And then look, it all welded up to this guy. This area here is going to get all new metal. This metal is in bad shape. So you can see this is where your roll cage mounts. Those are coming out. I'll locate new nuts when I get the roll cage in there. Not a big deal. Another piece of angle put in by the previous guy. I'm going to take it out and kind of reconstruct all of this. I don't even know if I'm going to have angle here, to be honest. I might just reconstruct this with sheet metal, but we'll see. Angle was cool, but it leaves a lot of room for water to get in there and just corrode this out. So whatever I do, it's going to be a lot less susceptible to rust. Okay, other things we're thinking about today. Down in this area, especially right in here, I remember there being a lot of extra space, so I'm thinking maybe this is going to get cut out and like a small toolbox will go in there. I think the exhaust route's somewhere around this region, so you just got to avoid that. But I'm thinking maybe a little bump out, little toolbox in here and a hatch. That'd be kind of fun. Gas tank lives somewhere back here, so I'm thinking maybe a little window so you can change out your fuel pump. That'd be pretty cool. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I don't know how frequent these videos are going to be. The last one was like 6 months ago or something crazy. But thanks for tuning in, and tune in next time as we continue this monster right there. Bye.